and gentlemen, and I'm your host, Lucien Barrows, and the man to my right, I think he's a man, is Loadfailure404, and the way to find out if he's a man is if he gets this turned on as little furry animals as I do. What do you think?
Oh,
squirrels don't do it for you?
No.
No?
No.
What about a hamster?
Definitely not.
Gerbils?
No, sorry.
Hedgehog?
What?
Hedgehog. It's a real thing. It's like a porcupine, but less pokey. It doesn't actually have as big a foot. What about a porcupine?
People, I think he's got issues, guys. I'm just saying,
Well, you know what?
I mean, look at him! I mean...
He's right. But you know what? The thing is, it's too bad, because there is a gerbil inside you. It's a hamster.
Is that why I hear this tick, 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 tick?
No, that's something else.
Shit.
That's just a safety precaution. Also, your brain is a hamster. He obviously takes a lot of breaks. I'm going to have to get in there and talk to him about that. But anyway, hello, invisible people.
Hi, invisible
Welcome
people.
To this
How
week's
are you
rendition
doing?
of the WREPcast.
Tonight, I have decided that I'm going to hide. Like this.
Sorry about that. Anyway, so
this is really awkward. I'm just saying, it
doesn't pay to be short.
No, it doesn't.
Anyway, how you been this past week? Anything good?
Not really.
Nope.
I mean, well, sort of good, I guess. I might have a opportunity to get into the family business.
Oh, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say the monkeys in the lab stopped punching you.
Oh, well, they did after I beat the shit out of them, but...
I highly doubt that. You're lying.
No.
No, you're lying because they're not really monkeys, they're gorillas.
Monkeys, gorillas, same family.
And the thing is I didn't build you to be strong. Your muscles are rubber bands, literally.
I found your Iron Man suit. It's okay.
I don't have an Iron Man suit.
Must been number 4's.
I have to have a talk with him again.
Thank you, number 4, for letting me borrow your suit.
Also,
that was awesome.
You will be punished for damaging the monkeys. They're more important than you. Anyway.
You hear him?
I hope so. We got a microphone right here. That's the point. You need to hear me that way.
Hey, we got a microphone.
Hey, we got a microphone.
And we got a skeleton back there, and
yeah, you can you can see him back there. He's more important than you two.
I don't believe that. This coffee cup is more important
than you.
No,
I mean,
skeleton.
No. Look, I mean, you got Spock on there.
Oh yeah,
and you got you got Kirk on there.
Well, yeah.
So it's more important than you.
Well, probably more expensive than me.
Okay, we'll go with overall worth more.
You know, I actually can go with that.
All right, fair enough.
And any Trekkie out there would agree with me.
Hell, I'm not really a Trekkie, and I still agree with it. Of course, I said it, so of course I'm going to agree with it because I said it. Anyway, let's jump into gaming, or so I should say, but there's really nothing interesting.
No, there isn't. It's kind of surprising.
Well, I mean, there's been a lot of hoopla about, the new next gens coming out this month. Kind of looking forward to that. But as it is, as far as like releases right now, nothing's being released obviously until the systems are coming out.
Right.
So the current systems aren't really getting much in the way of actual real releases. It's a bunch of smaller games, less innovative, I guess you'd say. I wouldn't say that. Just less entertaining for someone like me. Except that Call of Duty Ghost is coming out, and I don't care because Call of Duty ain't that great. Too many glitches and online stuff. Can't stand it.
See, I haven't really played Call of Duty online in a while. I'm more...
Last time I played it was Black Ops, and it was so glitchy for me, I just quit after one round. I couldn't stand it.
Really?
Yeah, it was just horrible. I can deal with glitches, because we still play Reach. Halo Reach, it still has glitches and all that shit, but we still run with it and have fun with it. But Black Ops online play just glitched so bad right out the bat for me. I just couldn't stand it, and I just lost all attention on it at that point.
See, when I don't know, like whenever I play Black Ops, I'll normally play Nazi zombies.
Right. I think we've talked about it before about how we had fun with Nazi zombies and all that. Which agreed. It was always fun to do that together as a group. But it was just kind of. I like the online play. As much as I do the stories and all that kind of thing. So it was a little disappointed that the online play kind of blew Wang Chung at that point. So, but yeah. So
that's always nice.
Like I was saying though, Call of Duty Ghost is finally getting released sometime this month for the 360 and I think the PlayStation 3. And there also should be a release for the next-gen consoles too at some point. If I remember correctly, they are planned to be having it come out for those as well.
I don't know. I still don't understand why they won't just do reverse compatibility.
Well, we've talked about that before, and it's because it's expensive. I mean, I don't like it any more than you do.
How can it be more expensive?
I don't know. I've never built a fucking game system.
Why not? You build everything else. You never try building a game system.
Well, I mean, look how you turned out. Valid point.
Well, at least.
And look at Wiggles.
Yes,
that was another failure.
At least you didn't use a Commodore 64 for my brain.
No, I wouldn't do that. What came up before the 64?
Seriously.
Alright, look. I built you a technology from Russia. And
that explains so much right there.
I kid. I got it from the Soviet Union.
God.
Anyway,
so
as far as games go, the only real interesting stuff was the games that were released this past week. Let's see, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. That'd be what I think the 6th in the game series now.
Yep.
Something like that. So which. I haven't actually played one since number 2. I just can't keep up. I don't have money, so I can't keep up with that shit. The games are fun, though. I like them. I enjoyed them. They were interesting, so, but no.
Yeah. I have money. I just don't seem to really have time.
Yeah, that's true. I have time, no money. You have money, no time. It kind of... You know what? Give me all your money. I have time. I'll take care of and spend that for you. I got no problem with that.
All of my money goes for bills.
You don't need to worry about that. That's fine. Look, nobody actually needs to pay bills. It's fine.
At the rate our economy is going, probably not. Hyperinflation, here we come.
No. You got it wrong. At that point, nobody will be able to pay bills. That's a difference.
Yeah.
So, no. Anyway, so let's see. Also, last week, WWE 2K14 came out. Haven't had a chance to play it yet, but I've seen it, and it looks pretty good, actually. The one reason why that's really important is that it used to be made every year by THQ. But THQ went under last year. So,
that.
So, different company made it at the time. I can't remember which one off the top of my head. I'd have to ask. But, so far, looks pretty good. They have some interesting things in it. So... I should be able to get a chance to play it sometime this week, and I'll let you know if it was worth it. But, oh god, what is it? There was 2 others that came out. But I just don't remember what they were, so apparently they weren't important enough to me, so...
Apparently not.
Let's see.
This is bugging me, because the invisible people can't see me.
Yeah, you're doing them a favor. Anyway.
There. I can see you. Oh, wait, no. You can see me. I can't see you. It's all good.
You're sitting there with this on your big screen for some weird reason, and you're making this imaginary thing where you've got the gun made out of your own hand, and you're going to both of us right now. Well, I can feel it on my forehead.
Yeah, I do too.
And this isn't even live. I'm psychic.
Well, I'll go with first one.
I'll go with both. This sounds more fun that way. Better than pyrokinetic. Means I can start fires in the mind. You don't want to. You don't want that.
Carrie, all over again.
Yeah, I don't know if Carrie can do that or not, but
wait, that was Carrie, right?
I don't know if she started fire with her brain, but she was psychic. I still have to watch a new movie sometime. It does look pretty good, actually.
My fiance and one of her friends went to go see it.
Right on.
They said it was real good.
I still need to watch it. I need to watch Gravity. I think there's another one I need to watch. Though I finally sat down and watched...
and apparently there's one with Cameron Diaz where she's a really bad girl. And for the life of me, I can't remember the name of the movie, but...
Then shut up.
Come on.
No. There's something I want to talk about. See, I actually watched a movie the other night that I was iffy about.
Yeah.
But it's out on DVD now, so I watched it. I was like, might as well try. It was the movie This Is the End with Seth Rogen in it. I was actually kind of surprised by that movie for people who haven't actually watched it. It's actually kind of interesting. It's the people that star in the movie.
Yeah.
Play themselves. So Seth Rogen plays Seth Rogen. James Franco plays James Franco, so on and so forth. There is no actual characters in it. It's just they are themselves in the midst of revelations actually.
Nice.
Basically, I mean, spoiler, but that's what it turns out to be is revelations. Pretty much is happening.
Awesome.
So it turns out to be interesting. It wasn't one of those movies that made me laugh out loud constantly, but it had its funny moments. So
what was this called again?
This Is the End.
I'm gonna have to look.
Yeah,
Look at that.
I think it's definitely worth at least trying to watch once.
Well, yeah.
It's not bad, so very unique in its own ways. So yeah, but
fun.
But yeah, I figured you'd like the whole it being the end times thing and all that. I figured you might get a kick out of that.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not going to spoil anything. You'll have to.
Yeah, don't spoil it.
There's some interesting parts. You'll have to sit there and watch.
I'm sure. I know me, and I'm sure the invisible people are glad you're not spoiling.
Yeah. Just note, if your parents don't have a good sense of humor, do not watch it with them. There is at least one part that might, and your parents especially, might think, "Oh God, I don't want to see that." Trust me. Trust me.
Well, if it is like Grandma's Boy.
No, it gets a little more messed up than that.
Really?
Yeah. But Grandma's Boy is a great movie still.
Yeah.
Love that movie.
I know Dad thought it was awesome. Mom goes, "This is really weird. I feel like I'm watching soft porn with my son." I was like, oh my God.
You know what? Now that makes me feel awkward because I watched that movie for family Christmas one year, a few years back. It was me, my mom, my stepdad, my brother, my aunt, my uncle, and we all sat down and watched that movie at my stepdad's place. And we all loved it. We all thought it was funny as hell. Never once did I consider it was like watching soft porn with my family. But now I have this horrible image in my head. Thank you very much. Tell your mom I said thanks.
I will, and you probably will say you're welcome.
Anyway, that aside, also don't have much to talk about in way of movies either. So,
and same here.
Nothing too entertaining on the entertainment front. But on the upside, on the video game section of things, we have got our Minecraft server up.
Yay!
So I'm looking to hopefully maybe do a Let's Play, maybe some live streams while I'm recording the Let's Play, so on and so forth. We'll see how well it works out. You'll be able to find them on our channel. Not to mention that, from what I understand, the Alpha 2 release of 7 Days to Die, and the zombie game that we've live streamed a few times, is supposed to come out sometime this week.
Okay.
So, big update for it, lots of additions and all that. And I know number 4 and I are going to try to live stream it.
Okay.
So, we have to work out details on it, but still, it's worth a shot. We would love to sit down, start a fresh new map, and try to live stream it. So,
fun. Very fun.
I was thinking of possibly doing it Friday. Either we do it before we do the podcast, or we just go ahead and move the podcast to Sunday for the time being, and we can just, work it out that way.
Yeah, it's kind of tricky now that they're wanting more overtime out of me.
Well.
Because, like, Friday, this is Sunday, and that we're recording this. Friday, I had to work 10 hours, and...
Ugh.
Yeah.
Man, fuck work. You don't need that. Oh, wait, you do.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's just a shot in the dark, so either Friday or Sunday we'll try to live stream, or, depending on what time of day it comes out, we might be able to get some in an afternoon, evening, or whatever, for a little bit. So we'll see what we can do, and we'll work that out. Otherwise, that's about it at the moment for video games and movies. I can't really think of anything else, so I guess it's on to the boring stuff.
I don't know if you want to talk about what the idea that I had about, the tech stuff, or if you want to wait.
Go ahead, yeah, you tell them.
Alright, well...
I'm sure they'll be excited that you'll not be talking about it on here anymore.
Yeah, well, the idea that Lucien and I have been talking about is it seems that all our time, it gets taken up, by me talking about tech and things like that and whatever, which can be fun at times. But there is stuff that Lucien and I would like to get to during the podcast, and we find that we're not able to get to it because of how much time it takes up. So, I came up to him and I said, hey, I got an idea. The idea is to have my own cast, and it won't be near as long as this. So I'll just start giving an overview of what I'll be talking about, and then I'll go into detail about it when I put out my cast. And then that way we're not taking up so much time.
And an additional note that I haven't told Load about is that if you don't like his cast, then I'll just put him in a cast to make it up to you.
Please.
Sound good?
Please, no.
For his sake, like it. For my sake, don't. I want to break him. And it just seems more fun that way for everybody. I'll record it too.
No.
I will break you.
Oh, dear God.
Indeed. Good stuff, people. Nothing like a little bit of gore and beat down to sell.
Where's Captain Kirk and Spock when I knew him?
Retired and old.
Fuck.
Yeah. Sorry. Anyway. So yeah, on to news.
News?
Yeah.
That?
Usually it's that thing that people tell you that you didn't know yet.
Oh, that crap.
Yeah. Sometimes it's boring, other times it's really boring. More often than not, it's extremely boring.
Yeah. It happens like that. I don't know why.
But rarely, it's slightly interesting.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we don't have actually a lot to talk about tonight, so this might be a shorter cast than usual.
Yeah.
Or we'll just piss around on Reddit a lot towards the end.
Us piss around on Reddit?
Us piss around in general? No!
Hell no!
Why would we do such a thing?
I don't know.
Such a thing should not be in our repertoire. Fancy words.
Wow! You hear him? His vocabulary went from E to E.
That's why I'm the doctor. I learn better. Because I didn't program you to learn.
He's like telling fish.
You see that?
Stories.
His IQ went from to
Poink!
Got him. See? If he had higher IQ,
damn it!
Dodge that. Anyway, moving on. So what do you got? You're usually the news guy. So
I am.
I think we were wanting to know there's stuff about NASA and how they usually suck, but might suck less now for a moment.
Yeah,
and things like that.
For a moment, I think they are. They've been working on this apparently at least planning it. But they actually built something that might be kind of cool. It's called the Orion Space Capsule. They powered it up earlier this week, and so it might fly, maybe. Yeah, I know. No, this is supposed to be for deep space exploration, like outside of, like Earth orbit, low Earth orbit, beyond Moon, and whatever. But yeah, they're looking to test launch it in 2014.
Do they have a generalized date of when they actually want to do that? Other than just 2014? Because that's something, I could probably take a bit of an interest in and want to follow up on a bit. Because, well, it's kind of important, I guess. So
no, but it's supposed to be an unmanned test flight, though,
interesting.
when this happens.
Alright, well, I'll have to keep my ear to the ground and find out more if I can.
Oh, yeah. Well, I tell you what.
NASA.
Oh, yeah.
Space! And so forth.
I want to be the asshole that gets there first.
I want you to be the asshole that we test things with. You always need the monkey. But if it works, you get there first. Good job, monkey. I'll give you a banana when you get home.
Damn it.
Or would you prefer grapes?
Let me see.
Grape banana.
What
that could
else
be interesting.
have we got here? This?
What do we got? What the hell is this about?
I
And your
don't
computer's screwed
know
up.
what my mouse is doing, but it's...
I hate you.
I
I don't think we're going to talk about that, were we? No.
Let's not talk about it.
What else was there?
Yeah.
The politics stuff. Yeah. Politics.
Yes.
Let's do that one.
Okay. Well, everybody, do you remember that our moronic government shut down for a while? Technically, there's still, it's only patched, to use a IT term. It's only patched till the end of this year. Technically, January 15th is when the patch ends. Then they actually have to figure out a permanent solution, maybe.
Good luck.
Yeah, really. But there's 37 House Republicans could actually lose their job for this government shutdown. Yeah. Well, I mean, the shutdown was for 16 days. There were 800,000 government workers that were furloughed. I mean, that includes a lot of OSHA. That includes NASA. That includes FEMA. That includes the National Weather Service, who they couldn't shut down, so all the workers had to work for free.
I'm just going to stop you right there. Everything up until the National Weather Service that you mentioned, a lot of people believe don't do anything anyway.
Oh, I know they don't, but...
So, a lot of people probably don't mind that so much.
Oh, no. They do stuff. The people that actually just are, who actually shut this thing down, they don't do nothing.
Nobody does nothing ever anywhere. Anyway.
So the shutdown cost. Oh, that feels good. My back just popped. And also that cost us a nice extra $24 billion. $24 billion more added to our debt, which
What's better than being in debt? More debt!
Apparently. Isn't that kind of the idea about, Yeah.
Yeah, that's about the general consensus.
And
we're stupid.
yeah, considering we haven't paid off a debt from World War I.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. We're still paying on the interest of it. Why? Come on, people.
Because they charge too much interest.
Apparently.
Damn loan sharks.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
So
Well-
basically, the good thing is that these
Oh,
guys,
they
the 37, are actually getting punished for helping be idiots, right?
Yeah.
So-
And I actually, I was firmly disappointed in these people because it was like they wouldn't work with anybody.
I want to stop you there. Disappointment implies that you had hope in them in the first place.
Well, okay.
So-
I
At
look
least that's my
at
thought
wait.
on it.
I look at it this way: if they are smart enough to go to a prestigious college, to graduate from said college, to do politics, apparently at some point you actually had to be liked well enough to actually get to the point you're at.
You're missing one thing.
Okay.
Just because they went to a great college doesn't mean they were smart enough to be there.
That's true. I mean,
George W. Jr.
oh God, yeah.
I rest my case.
I'm sorry, George. You did what you could, but oh
I miss
boy.
Clinton.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I do want Clinton back in office.
Well, I did until he started siding with Obama. Then I thought, well, okay, they've always replaced him with an alien or something, or a robot, or a robot.
Robot.
Yeah, robotic fist bump.
I'm sorry, guys. My back just feels completely out of whack tonight.
Probably because I kept punching a minute earlier. Sorry about that.
Right.
Anyway.
But yeah, it's just not gonna be good. It's not. It's gonna be, I think, worse before it gets any better, which is normally what has to happen anyway.
Yeah, usually, but how worse is it going to get before it finally starts?
I
getting
don't
good?
even think I want to know. I don't
You know?
even think you want to know.
I don't even think this microphone wants to know.
No, and I'm sure it quit listening.
She's very sensitive.
I'm sorry.
Don't touch her. Don't stroke her.
Oh, I'll
'Cause she's
try
actually
to excite her.
she's a
Oh.
transvestite. Sorry.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ew.
That's why I said don't stroke her.
I gotta go wash my hands now.
You're fine. She didn't come. Anyway.
Oh God. Anyway, this Obamacare thing apparently, there's a lot of crap flying around. Pretty much, everybody's like raising prices, and like in the private sector, they're raising their rates and dropping people and things like that. And the Obamacare thing is saying, oh well, all this stuff that we said was gonna be actually is not, and
'Cause that's how we roll.
yeah.
Yeah.
And apparently, they're saying that Obamacare might favor gay people over straight people, which makes absolutely no sense to me. And I'm not even gonna get into that. I'm just gonna say though that it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter whether you're gay or straight to get proper health care.
Indeed.
I mean, come on.
Because, look, just because you want to diddle another man's fiddle doesn't mean that you're special or not special. You're just the same as us. That's the way I see it, pretty much. Sorry, I felt like being slightly clever and it might have failed, but...
It was clever, I just don't know how to respond to it. That's okay.
That I'm good at doing.
Yes.
I tend to read people's
I don't
tweets with-
respond by choice, though.
Mm-hmm.
What
What do we got here? What is this? Oh, that one. Okay, yeah, okay. Well, say something. Invisible people might run away.
Oh, I want invisible people to run away.
Can't let them escape. We agreed on
Lock
this.
you in.
We have agreed on this. They must. Oh, shut up.
Oh.
You know what? I take that back. Don't say anything. I'm
He
just
told me
gonna
to.
put you in a corner.
Shit.
You be quiet.
Nah. You told me not to be quiet because the invisible people might run away.
I've changed my mind. Like they might.
Oh, and anyway, in local news, very close to home actually.
Indeed.
In Pontiac, a police officer was killed. Actually, as a canine unit, and so the officers were actually killed, and by a drunk driver who was apparently 10 times over the legal limit, and the officer was parked on a medium.
That's not drunk. That is shit-faced.
Oh yeah, and hey,
Not to mention
look
it was
who came out!
downpouring.
Look who came out, invisible people! It's Maggie May.
Not to mention it was raining and visibility was 0.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, but-
driving shit-faced in the rain. Well, let's face it. Obviously, by the time that he got out to his car and in the rain, he obviously wasn't thinking clearly in the first place.
No. I mean,
Because
considering that when we were going to work, her and I about had to pull off the road. So, yeah.
Yeah, so little muffed up there. Absolutely horrendous, shitty, bad, and just all around sucky.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. What else have I got? I think
They're
that's-
burying his doggy with him.
Yeah,
Aw.
They
the
can't put him in the
the-
coffin, so they're gonna put the ashes halfway on top of the burial.
Ah,
Right.
that makes sense.
That's
good.
Like I said, we're recording on a Sunday. His funeral was actually today. So, yeah. Very, very sad day for Pontiac. A lot of people at work
Knew the guy.
knew the guy. So, yeah. I
He
feel
worked
bad.
there.
Yeah, he worked there. And anyway, he apparently was in the Air Force and things like that, and so he got a chance to serve his country and
Worked a lot with the Boys and Girls Club.
Yep.
Oh, that's always nice too.
Yeah,
That's
so
good.
he
Sounds
was-
like he was a really good guy.
Yeah. That's what everybody was saying, because I've been seeing posts on Facebook about him, and stuff like that, and even one of my bosses, was kind of getting pissed at people saying
Negative.
stuff about him, like negative stuff,
And
and
there's always going to be that asshole.
I know.
No matter what,
And
there's
it's like,
always
but
going to be that
why?
asshole.
The guy never, I don't know, it was...
Unless they gave him a parking ticket or
Well,
speeding
even
ticket.
at
Well, yeah,
that,
I guess
who effing who?
I guess that's the hard part about being a cop is somebody's going to hate you eventually.
I guess.
As bad as it is.
True.
But I still say, boo effing who.
Right. Well, I hate to be a dick, but let's move on. It's getting depressing.
Yeah. No, that's not being a dick. That's just...
Stating
There's
fact.
not really much more to
Right,
really
we've kind
say.
of it's getting a little depressing, and we're trying to be this happy podcast.
Yes, we are, but
So,
I kind of felt like throwing in some of that local news. Alright, what
Good
else
stuff.
have we got, sir?
I don't know. Like I said, you're the news guy this week. I ain't got shit.
News guy, that's all I really got. I mean, NASA's doing their thing, which is kind of awkward.
Did you talk about how people's Obamacare is going to go up by 400%?
400%.
400%?
Really?
Yep, that's what the news said this past week.
Oh,
People
I
who had
mean-
their own individualized plan, their company got a letter, like this one lady that worked real estate, and said that the plan that she wanted is no longer available, and that her premium will go up 400% or something, even if she did Obamacare.
wow.
Good job, Obama.
Thank you.
We so proud.
Yes,
You
yes.
suck.
Yes.
Just straight up. I don't care what anyone thinks. You suck, dude.
Yeah, dude. I don't know what wacky tobacco you've been smoking, but yeah.
Dude, to get that fucked in the head, he has to be hitting the crack.
Well,
It gotta be, man.
I was trying to give him some credit.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Some
He
people,
does-
it goes up to 400%, some a little lower, some a little higher.
Lower, not so bad.
Oh yeah, and
Higher,
there's one guy, he had to pay on the Obama thing, he had to pay for maternity, and his wife is like 57.
What?
And he still has to pay for maternity
Huh.
Serious?
under the Obamacare, yes.
Why?
So if your parents are supposed to get it, your dad is required to have maternity, hospital birth fees. Even though she is of the age of no longer childbearing.
Okay, we're going to go number 1 awkward, number 2 moronic,
Yeah.
number 3 I'm not getting this.
This is
BS.
just stuff I've heard in the past week or so. We can
Number
add.
4, load failure says, I want a baby sister.
I said that years ago.
Right. Alright then. Now that the government's thoroughly pissed us off this week, and I mean more thoroughly than usual it seems,
Yeah.
do we want to just jump into Reddit since we're out of other shit to talk about?
Sure.
For some reason, I feel like I overlooked something. I thought.
Of course, you're load failure. You always overlook something.
No, I
She's got a
mean.
point.
Well, she does, but.
See your pretty face. A lot of times covering it.
Yeah, I know. I'm keeping them like that on purpose. I like it better that way. I feel like it's better for the rest of the world.
Lower.
And a little to the left.
Yeah. Ah.
Thank you. Looks like he was
There.
looping and skipping there a bit. Anyway, so
That's
what
not
are
a give slap, sweetheart.
what do you think you were over?
No, I thought I read something about something that the NSA was doing, but
Oh, probably.
NSA is always doing stuff.
Yeah, they haven't stopped being
Yeah.
assholes. They're like Obama. They
Yeah.
haven't
What's
stopped
new
sucking.
about that? Nothing.
oh, yeah, no, I can't remember the article, so I'm not gonna talk about it. All right,
Well then.
Reddit it is.
Reddit is. Hey, do me a favor real quick while I'm looking at Reddit and tell me where are we on recording time?
We are at
Short.
37, almost 38 minutes.
Okay, so in other words, it's time to buy a little bit of time, and yeah, we will see what we can do here.
Oh boy.
Reddit, what do you got? What song has a deeper meaning than most people realize? No. What are people expected to know but
Wild Wild West played backwards is smoke weed. Weed is awesome.
Well, that's something.
And oops, I did it again. Backwards is sleep with me. I'm not too young.
Nice.
Oh boy.
But nowadays, I don't want to bang Britney Spears. I just
No.
want to, bang her with a
Throw
hammer.
up?
Well, by bang, I guess it's fine if they mean like in the head with a hammer.
No, that would be fine.
Yeah. Okay. What is a lie you've told that really saved your ass? No, we don't want to get anybody in trouble here.
No.
Hey Reddit, how was your first kiss? That's awkward.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay,
What,
we're doing that one. How was your first kiss?
It was kindergarten.
Wow. Aren't you just a fancy little bastard?
Damn straight.
Your hand doesn't count.
No, it doesn't.
I could say that about another thing.
No, it wasn't awkward. I can tell you that. That's all I remember about it.
So, kindergarten, let's see, I think mine, I was probably about the same age. Actually, my first kiss and a...
Was it the same girl?
I don't think so that I know of. We were at a friend of my mom's place. It was a friend of my mom. We were at her place, and there was some girls that I knew, a couple of them, that were around hanging out outside. And I was friends with a couple of them, so I was out hanging around with them. I was probably like 6. And one of them decides that she wants to just go ahead and tackle me, and plant one on me.
Wow, take charge type girl. I like it.
You know, I stayed
Takes care of business? Damn.
I stayed pretty decent friends with her over the years, too, so wish I could have gotten some of that. But it would have been nice. Some nice. But
hey, your hair never dyed green.
oh, it didn't get dyed, it just got sprayed. I got I got a bit of a makeover this last weekend. It was kind of, it was a friend of mine came up and wanted to have a girls' day with my mom, and I was sucked into it. Got my nails painted, got my hair. I didn't have time or money and anything like that to get actual real green hair dye. So instead, I just got my hair sprayed green, and only later, when we were spraying it, did somebody realize, oh, it's got glitter in it. Yeah.
I remember you saying that you were going to get your hair dyed like last week or the week before, but I've never seen it green.
And I was going to allow it to happen. But then they did the spray thing, because they didn't have the money, and it's like, okay. And
let's go to the store right now. We can pick up some hair dye. I'll dye it green.
It's a
Or red.
possibility. Nah, not red. Red's not my favorite color. Green, on the other hand, is. Definitely should do that sometime. I've always wanted to. Just one of those. Hey, you know what? There's another question. Oh, wait. First, we gotta get Maggie Mae's story about first kiss.
Oh, yeah.
Making sure she can't escape.
Hang on.
College?
I'll make sure she doesn't.
Somebody was innocent.
And a lot of people were too scared
Yeah, I can understand it.
of my father. The teacher that knew karate that was kick-ass awesome, but stay away from him because you don't want to piss off
Nice.
anybody around him.
Very nice.
I don't know. It was okay.
It was alright. I feel sorry for the person that it was with, and that if they're listening now, it was okay. Really? It meant something so much more to me.
Guess what? If you listen to this, tough shit. She's with me, sucker.
It just wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, that happens plenty often.
It does.
It's but, you know, whatever. Anyway.
He had issues anyway.
Well. So does
that
your current
did
one.
not come to light till very late in the relationship.
Well, you guys are kind of late in your relationship. Have you found out all his issues yet?
I think so.
Okay. Well, lucky you. Lucky you that she's found out all your issues and still
know,
there.
Right?
Apparently she hasn't found them all.
Either that or just doesn't give a damn.
Yeah. Another good one I thought of real quick here instead of Reddit is what's one thing you've always wanted to do but haven't yet?
Use my passport.
I actually can agree with that. I
I've
don't have
had
a passport,
several opportunities to use it, but everything's had fallen through.
I don't actually have a passport, but if I did, I'd probably feel the same way. I'd like to go
I'm kind of with her on that.
I'd love to travel to Japan.
I have 2 more years with my passport, and I really want to use it, but I'm going to renew it anyway.
Because
it's a good thing to have, even if you don't use it.
Yeah, you never know when you're going to have to play the country.
Hey, Week Rogue Entertainment, live from Japan.
Yeah, someday, hopefully.
Yeah!
I'd love nothing more than to go to Japan and hook up with as many cute, short, small-breasted Asian girls as possible.
I know.
So, if you're a gamer chick,
we'll talk after the podcast,
and you're Asian,
even Asian American,
it's
about the same.
Yeah, it is.
It's all good.
Just as cute. Just saying.
Cute face.
Yes.
Because gotta have one that counters my face, because it ain't cute. So, you know, just saying. Well,
he admits it, though.
Yeah, I'm willing to admit that I'm hideous as shit, alright? That's why I'm a little nervous about the camera breaking at some point with us, being on camera. Bound to happen one of these days.
Well, we already had some issues.
Yeah. I think another thing I'd like to do sometime but never have, partly because I have the worst luck in life, so I'm scared shitless of what will actually happen to me, skydiving.
I kind of want to do that.
Oh, dude.
It looks like so much fun, but I have horrible luck with life in general. So I'd be one of those people that the chute wouldn't open, but I'd survive. But I'd be crippled for the rest of my life.
Oh,
Like,
that's
snap
okay.
my spine and be stuck in a wheelchair. Or worse yet, as a writer, do something horrible to my arms where I can't use them anymore.
That's okay. You want to know why? I would
Oh
build
my.
you...
They're both quite cute.
Let me see.
This one.
Oh my. Hello.
Indeed. I don't want to come between them or... You know what? No. Stop.
Whoa.
This ain't a family show, but I'm at least trying to keep it rated R. So,
Ish.
yeah. If we hit NC-17, who cares, really?
Yeah, really.
But,
what... Oh, go ahead. You want
No, I'm pretty much done. It's just, skydiving or, like, a really big bungee jump would be neat.
Nice. I would actually like to learn to fly. Like, literally get my pilot's license and get, like, a small plane. And
Scary.
But you're a shitty driver. I'd hate to see you flying.
Well, you think I just said scary?
Yeah. No.
Hey!
I've seen it.
What?
I drive better.
Now, believe it or not, I have seen someone that drives worse than you, but you're still a pretty shitty driver.
No, actually, I'm not. I'm just a different driver.
Right. Different can mean shitty.
Can, but...
And does in this situation.
No.
Yeah. I'll give you some examples later, just for your own sake. Let's see here. What is one song that never fails to make you feel like a badass? That seems good enough.
Avenged Sevenfold. Hail to the King.
I'll give you that one. That's a good one.
And apparently she wants to
Get boned.
get boned.
I think one song that always makes me feel badass would have to be Shinedown's Diamond Eyes.
Nice. Hi.
Diamond Eyes is always a good one.
Hi,
So.
how are you?
Of course, a lot of Shinedown songs make me feel badass. Hey, she's mine.
Oh,
your own.
yeah. Come on, you know.
You got your own.
Oh, it's so cute.
Looks like I'm not the most bored this week.
Quit putting your tongue in my ear.
Wiggles didn't have a tongue. Then what's that I put in my ear?
Fuck, what's that in...
What is-
Cockroach! Oh.
Let's see here. What are some movies that did not get anywhere near enough credit?
Princess Bride.
I think that's kind of a cult classic, though.
Yeah.
I think it gets a good amount of credit these days.
Not a lot of people in younger generation.
True.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
I'll give you
that's
that, but...
Because they were talking about, somebody was talking about Monty Python, and she was about junior high school. I said, you should Mel Brooks, and she didn't even know who he was.
Wow.
Oh,
That is
no.
disappointing.
That's not good.
And I was telling her some lines and stuff about it, and quoting some of it, because that's awesome. I'll have to watch it.
Oh, definitely. It's a worthwhile movie, no doubt. I've seen it plenty of times.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
Princess Bride, Mel Brooks, Manning.
Oh, yeah.
Not to mention Spaceballs.
I think that's a nerd cult classic, though. I don't think that's underrated. I think a lot of people love that one.
Yeah,
It's surprising sometimes.
No,
to
I
really
can
find
think
out
of
who
one
likes
overly rated, stupid ass movie.
it. Twilight?
No, that and Napoleon Dynamite.
Never watched it.
I've
Couldn't
seen
bear
it
to.
a couple of times. Another one which could kind of go go that way is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Also kind of
I
has its
was
own
iffy
nerd
about
cult
that one.
following. It's still a great movie, but it has its own kind of
Not
cult
near
following.
as good as the book.
Right.
I've
that's what I've
read
understood.
the book after I saw the movie, and I said, "What?
Yes.
They cut out so much good
But
stuff."
getting to hear So Long and Thanks for All the Fish actually being sung is great.
Yes.
So
long.
an underrated movie I think that actually probably is underrated is a movie called The Perfect Host with what the fuck is his name? David Hyde Pierce. It's actually a really good, twisted, weird ending kind of movie.
What movie is it?
The Perfect Host.
Oh.
I highly recommend it. I'm not going to say anything about it because I don't want to spoil anything, but it is one of those movies that
At least
will
give us,
surprise
is it
you.
an alien movie?
No. It's kind of a suspense thriller kind of thing, mystery kind of deal, sort of thing. It's neat. It's got a hell of a twist to it. Really.
Oh, I'm kind of like Now You See Me. I did not even see the ending.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
That was. I love that movie.
I didn't even see that coming.
I wanted a sequel.
Oh yeah, I would too. I'd love to see a sequel.
If the director happens to see this, we
Give
want a
me
sequel.
more.
We want more.
Or Morgan Freeman or anybody like that.
Yeah, anybody that was a part of the movie.
Yeah.
The guy that played Hulk in the
we-
Avengers, I can't think of his name right now, but it's the guy who played the FBI agent.
Mark
Bruce
Ruffalo.
Banner, yeah,
Mark
that's
Ruffalo is his name.
Yep. That was awesome.
Woody Harrelson was in it.
You know what?
I can't remember the other people.
I was impressed by him.
I usually keep getting
Did he
impressed by
play
him
the bald
these
guy
days.
that was the illusionist?
yeah.
I used to not watch anything with Woody Harrelson in it.
Right.
Just because it was like, you knew that all it was going to be was F this, F that, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, because I've seen, you know, I remember White Man Can't Jump. I remember, you know, like Indecent Proposal and stuff like that. Granted, that was a really, really awesome sex scene at the beginning of the movie.
Well, the thing about
It was.
the thing about those are the movies he was.
That's
acting a
always
character.
what's on your mind.
He doesn't always have to act that kind of character. I mean, look, he did a pretty good.
There's not a problem with that.
He did a good character in Now You See Me. I liked him in Zombieland. That was great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Was he? Who was he in Zombieland?
He was the
Got
older
it?
guy.
The Twinkies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He
Oh,
did
yeah.
play a good.
Yeah. And
I don't remember his name, but I remember certain characteristics of certain characters that I could be like, oh, that guy.
Ever since then, Twinkies have made me laugh. But
for a moment there, everyone thought the world was gonna go out of whack because there are no more Twinkies. So
but they're back. They're back.
Well,
so I'm more than happy about that.
So I heard a bunch of people making funny, stupid comments about that because the zombie apocalypse and all that. They said, what we're gonna do now? There's no Twinkies when there's a zombie apocalypse.
Yep.
I love it where he hostess and he opens it up and it's nothing but snowballs.
Like, motherfucking snowballs. Oh, here's an interesting one. What animal scares you the most?
Snakes.
A valid one.
Spiders, not so much anymore. Snakes.
Spider's technically an animal, but yeah, so they terrify the shit out of me too. I scream like a little girl when there's a spider around.
Spiders, snakes, cockroaches. Every once in a while, I'll scream because, of course, I'm a girl. Ah, cockroach!
Cockroaches don't bug me as much. Just step on them and that's the problem over.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because you're originally from Louisiana. But when I was down there years ago, we had one in our hotel bathroom about this fucking size.
Ew, man.
It just depends on where you are and all that.
Yep, right there on Canal Street. It was a really nice hotel, whatever you
I'm
call it.
surprised y'all had one then. Usually they're free of them.
Yeah, it was kind of surprising. It also messed itself, and it ran all the way down the wall. The mess, not it.
Oh.
It just sat there until we managed to scoop it and throw it in the toilet, and then it just wouldn't go down. It's like that little nugget that just wouldn't go down, man, but it wasn't quite little enough. It wasn't quite a little nugget. That son of a bitch was big.
I was gonna say, sheesh.
But, yeah. I'd say spiders. There's not, I mean, not to sound like Bernie from, Rooster Teeth, but he said this once, and I think I can take any animal. I think I can take most animals in certain circumstances.
Yeah.
If I had a knife, like a good knife, like a hunting knife, I might be able to take a bear. But I had to be very cautious about my swings and movements. A cheetah? No, I'm fucked. I can't move fast enough to get a cheetah.
No.
That's one I'd probably be killed by. So yeah, I think overall fear though, Velociraptor. If they're ever brought back, I'm screwed. They're so fast.
Well, yeah.
And they hunt in packs, so I'll just be dead in no time.
Well,
So.
yeah. Hey, but look at this way. You make them a good dinner.
Yeah, that's a valid point. I definitely would. A little high in fat, but,
I don't know that they really care, though.
maybe I'll get lucky and give them heart attacks. Okay, let's see if Ray if they have anything else. Or do you have something to talk about?
I do not. yet.
You know, nope, nothing? Okay,
No.
What is the best book you've ever read? Too simple. Because that'll just mean I'm going to plug a book of a buddy of mine. What's the most grammatically complex sentence you can think of? Pass. Don't want Load to hurt himself by thinking too much. If you were to go to your fridge right now and make a sandwich, what would be on it? Let's see, what's in my fridge? I would probably have a sandwich with... Well, I don't really have much in the way of sandwich material in my fridge, so it'd probably be like beef stroganoff sandwich, which might turn out good. And now I'm curious. That's what I'm going to do when I get home.
I think we have a little bit of a Subway sandwich left.
Yeah,
oh, well, see, there's already a sandwich. That's cheating.
We have some lunch meat.
Oh, here we go.
We have some cheese.
Here's a good one. What sexual misconception did you have when you were a kid?
I don't know.
She's afraid to answer.
She is.
No, because it's kind of the truth.
Yeah, truth be told.
He's horny all the time.
Well, truth be told, I don't know what kind of misconception I had as a kid.
Yeah, me too. I'm not.
I guess that. I think the misconception I had as a common one among guys, really, is that this might get gross for some people, but the vaginal area is actually made up of two holes. Women don't pee out of the same hole you stick your junk in.
This is true.
That is a general common misconception amongst men over
Now-
years. It really is.
Now
As soon as you
that's
find
true.
out that there's a hole you stick your junk in, you assume that's the same hole junk comes out of. Because with us, we've just got it.
Yeah,
Technically,
but
there's two holes on it, too.
well, there's
It's a lot
not
more
two.
sanitary.
There,
for it.
there isn't two holes, but there's two tubes.
Yeah, it's kind of, yeah. So it's one of the things.
So
like,
it's kind of the same thing. The switch
Yeah.
happens on the inside for us.
Yeah, so it's just one of the things that was a general misconception of, oh, don't worry, if you're going to town on her, she's not gonna suddenly pee and it's gonna get trapped in there. So,
Yeah.
or push you out. You'll just get peed on while you're doing it. That's about the gist of that.
Oh
For
boy.
any teenagers listening, congratulations, your world has just been rocked and your mind has just been blown. Good job. Only thing is, on Reddit, I've seen actual girls say they didn't realize until a certain age.
What?
Well, when you don't spend the time looking down there that often, that'll happen.
I guess.
That's why women, look at your vaginas as much as possible.
Yes.
If you're of age and can't seem to do it, or just can't bring yourself to do it, I volunteer.
Yeah. Have somebody
Ask your local nerd. They
yes,
will willingly
yes.
help.
Any local nerd. Remember one thing: a nerd may not get a lot of sex, but that only means that they look at a lot of porn. That means that they have a lot of knowledge of stuff they can do to you.
Right, basically you just talked about an event that happened in one of the Revenge of the Nerds movies and then made all nerds look bad. Because we watch a lot of porn. Good job.
I know. I'm glad you noticed it. I was gonna point that out, but I'm kind of interested now to see if anybody actually believe that.
I don't know, it actually honestly seems like a legit thing.
It does actually.
I'm a nerd and I've been told that I've been pretty good in the sack, so. Because I don't get it that often. So that just makes me want it more. It makes me want to make the woman come back for more.
Eh,
So you gotta be good at it.
he has an interesting experience.
Oh.
Your first time.
Oh.
Remember? You were telling me how she didn't believe you.
Was the time I convinced you that you fucked the belly button?
She didn't believe that was your first. You were saying.
Oh yeah. Okay. I just broke up with my second girlfriend.
At the time.
At the
Make
time.
it sound like you just broke up.
Yeah, at the time. This was like back in 06, right? I'm driving a sports Flash. And for anybody who doesn't know what that is, it's a little bitty truck. And it was a 5-speed. And yeah, me and this chick left a nice dirty memory in the cab. And that was my first time.
I hope your mom doesn't listen to this.
I hope not either.
Actually, screw it. I hope she does. This will be awesome. That'll be awkward as shit, and it'll be wonderful.
Oh, God.
Congratulations, you're grounded.
They don't even have that anymore.
What?
The truck.
Yeah, thank God.
I know.
I don't think I ever rode in that truck. I'm glad I
You
didn't.
did?
Probably not after that, though.
No, because that's when I bought. Not to a week later, I bought the Cadillac.
Got a little bit of good use out of the
That's
truck
why.
one time, huh?
Yeah.
Well, it was a splash.
It most
Come on, you're all waiting for it.
It certainly was.
I'm sure.
In all sorts of ways.
And she didn't believe him.
I'm sorry. I didn't
She goes, that was your first time? And I go, yeah. She goes, are you sure? And I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah. And yeah. It was fun. It felt good.
That's alright. My second time ever, I made sure that me and the girl couldn't walk right afterwards. That was fun.
Part of me wanted to, but she had to go to work later on that day.
We had to walk across campus the next day to a friend's dorm. That hurt. Our hips were in so much pain. That was a fun night.
That's when you know you've done it right, when you can't walk right.
No, when you really know you've done it right is when you actually get to hear the words, no, don't stop.
I ain't heard that in a while.
Proud of myself for that one. Whoop. How far are we on recording so we can stop talking to these poor people and they can stop listening to us? And I can stop looking to Reddit for everything.
And we can go get some just shopping or something.
It's an hour and 2 minutes.
I think we're pretty good. We don't actually need to hit an hour and a half this time.
We don't.
Yeah, we can go do some stuff.
Oh,
I
God.
lost my mouse. I can't find my mouse.
I lost my mind. I can't find my mind.
There it goes.
Okay, folks, so we ran really short on ideas, brain power, and all sorts of other extraterrestrial testicle things.
That too.
So
Tune in next week to see what's next.
yes.
tune in next week to see my tits.
Because she
Hey!
can show you hers.
What? I said mine.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
What?
you meant mine.
No. Because she.
I mean, if you're well, we
she-
can't post that on
she-
YouTube, though.
Hey, there we go.
Oh, that's something. And this is actually a pretty good way to close this, don't you think?
You know what?
You know what?
Invisible people.
Just wait it out for a moment. We might get more fans for this one.
I don't know about you, but I'm
Opera
thoroughly
partners? No music.
I know. I'm thoroughly entertained.
And it's getting weird.
And
Well,
baby.
at the point, this is still safe for YouTube.
Yes, it is.
So, we're good.
I don't know. For some reason, I feel like being dirty and getting the skeleton in this.
Here's my Miley Cyrus imitation.
No.
Alright. I think on that insulting note to Miley Cyrus, because why not? I think now is a good time to go ahead and call it quits for the night.
Bye, invisible people.
I had fun goofing off.
Yes.
As per usual, so did we. It's what we do best.
It is. And
I like
for
goofing
all
off.
you invisible people out there, we want to have your babies.
As per usual, we want to have yours. We want you to have ours, depending on the
Yes.
circumstances.
And
If you're a guy, have our babies. If you're a girl, we want to have yours. That's how it works.
yep.
Dr. Lucien PH, has ways around that. So
Yes.
it's all good. Anyway, thanks for watching, listening, and possibly vomiting in intense horror.
Just remember, everybody.
Try not to have too many nightmares.
Yes. Well, wrap your Jimmy.
That's my line.
Oh, sorry.
Wrap your meat, bitches.
Yeah.